Another News Nation video speaking specifically on the topic of ancient Egypt. Now, I find this extremely interesting because me personally, I've dove into this Dior bag situation quite deep. And when doing that, I ended up finding myself in Egypt more than once and learning more than you would know about this. And I find it very interesting that Ross Coulthart happens to be bringing this up. But that being said, what we are learning about in this episode is actually the writing on the wall from the ancient Egyptians. And I find that to be fascinating too, because yes, we do it today, we graffiti, we leave our name on things, it is what it is. But back then, this was the way of them writing down blueprints or trying to show the future. Like we have computer systems, they had very detailed blueprints of things. Now, what they're talking about specifically here is it looks to be like some sort of energy source. Maybe it was 0-point energy, maybe it was anti-gravity, but it was very interesting. You see, one of the things that looks like they're pointing out in their description was light, frequency, and vibration. Now, that's not the first time I've heard those three units together. As a matter of fact, Nikola Tesla said the same thing, and he stated that when you could learn those frequencies, or you learn that magic sequence, you basically have the keys to the kingdom. If we learned how to manipulate gravity, not only can you manipulate gravity, but you also get to manipulate time. Right? Quick show of hands of how many of you have followed along since I was talking about the TED Talk floating brick. Did the Egyptians have the ability to control time? Were pyramids more than just tombs for kings, but maybe they were resonant frequency chambers where they could speak to the gods? Dylan from the future, I also want to point out in the last episode we learned about remote viewing, and if remote viewing doesn't sound familiar, you need to wake up. Remote viewing apparently was coined by our CIAs, but if it goes back much further than that, go do a little research and you'll find out that the ancient Egyptians were apparently the ones who somewhat created this technology of remote viewing, and then it was stolen later on, and we tried to figure out, we as in the United States of America could not figure out why other countries were stealing our information and how they were getting it. It was absolutely impossible, except for when we learned about the key coin phrase remote viewing. It's quite interesting. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Appreciate all of you guys. If you guys want to know where you can find me after TikTok disappears, if it does, Discord, Facebook, YouTube, and there's other places, I can't think of them, but you guys absolutely can find me on all of those places. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.